It is like co-parenting. It's really hard,
In a recent interview, Kim Kardashian discussed the difficulties of co-parenting with her ex-husband Kanye West. Kanye is now reversing the narrative and accusing Kim of abusing his daughters. Hey, I'm Kat. Welcome back to Rumor Has It. Kim K sobbed in her last interview with Angie Martinez as she discussed how she tries her best to shield her children from Kanye's troubles and that they're unaware of what's happening on social media. Kanye, however, has expressed fear for the safety of his children, particularly his daughters, pointing out that Kim and the Kardashians are surrounded by a lot of weird people.
If Harley was part of intelligence, right, what kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? When my kids go to Sierra Canyon, it's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity. They're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas. This is all indoctrination.
And while many fans praise Kim for shielding her children from Kanye's drama, others accuse her of trying to mislead the public because it's she who's making money off the lives of her daughters. Who then is being truthful here? Is Kim utilizing her daughters for financial gain? Many fans pointed out that Kim and her sisters protect their sons' privacy while they exploit their daughters for profit. In response to Kim's latest interview, which started an interesting discussion about how the Kardashians treat their daughters differently from their sons. This is something Kanye has been talking about for a while, and you may recall that Kanye was made fun of last year when he said he doesn't want his daughter North to be present on social media. Let's look more closely at how Kim and her family make money off their daughters while vehemently guarding the privacy of their sons. Of all, Kris Jenner is the one who trained her daughters to not let their lack of skill hold them back and teach them how to sell themselves for wealth. So this whole thing started with her. We mustn't forget that Kris is the true driving force behind her daughter's success, even if Kim is sometimes given credit for making her entire family famous thanks to her tape recording with Ray J. Kim's first Playboy cover came about thanks to Kris's encouragement, and she even persuaded Kim to do a second one where she exposed more skin. The publication of the tape containing Kim and Ray J's infamous home movie was arranged by Kris, a piece of information generally accepted. Although Kris continues to deny having any involvement in Kim's tape, there's a lot of proof that she negotiated a contract with Vivid Entertainment. According to reports, Kim was very outraged when the tape reached Vivid. However, Kris later succeeded in persuading Kim that the secret tape would be her key to stardom. Worse even, according to Ray J's statements, Kris not only planned the tape's distribution, but also watched several of the recordings he and Kim created, and chose the one she thought best portrayed Kim. What's more unsettling is how Kim and Kylie are doing exactly the same with their own kids, constantly flaunting their daughters on social media while shielding their sons. Before North was even born, Kim practically made her into a brand and began dressing her up for paparazzi walks when she was just a toddler. And as you may be aware, Kim opened a joint TikTok account with North when North was just 8 years old, despite the platform's 13-year-old minimum age limit. Even worse, Kanye alleged that Kim urged North on purpose to post on TikTok after filing for divorce, since she was well aware he was opposed to his daughter using social media. What's more shocking is that North West recently shared a video on her shared TikTok account with her mother Kim in which she's been made to resemble Kanye using special effects makeup. The mother and daughter were seen in the video published on January 5th lip-syncing to a sped-up rendition of the rapper's Bound 2 from 2013. Chicago appears to be getting the same treatment from Kim, who's dressed her up for impromptu outings and social media pictures. Photos of Saint and Sam, Kim's sons, are rarely shown in the media. Kylie and Khloe are engaging in similar activity with their children. Just a few weeks after Storm's birth, Kylie started sharing pictures of her daughter on social media and used Storm to promote her cosmetics line. Kylie's son, who will turn 1 in February, hasn't even had his real name or face disclosed on social media as of yet. Khloe, on the other hand, frequently posts images and videos of her baby True, and True's even starred alongside Khloe in a commercial for migraines. But, like Kylie, Khloe won't even say his name, so we still don't know anything about her interest in his child. What's especially unsettling is that it appears Rob is currently attempting to capitalize on Dream, the daughter he shares with Blac Chyna. Rob continues to avoid the spotlight, as evidenced by the fact his Instagram page is entirely made up of images of Dream. In reality, the Kardashians registered 5 trademarks in Dream's name for various items back in February 2019, and Blac Chyna's mother, Tokyo Toni, said that Kris Jenner intended to donate the proceeds from Dream's name licensing to the Kardashian Foundation. All 5 of the Kardashians' trademark applications for Dream's name were canceled in December 2022 because Blac Chyna refused to let her daughter's name be used as a trademark. However, this only serves to demonstrate how the Kardashians will go great lengths to profit from their girls as soon as they're born while safeguarding their sons. Why then did the Kardashians decline to grant their daughters the same level of privacy as their sons do? Fans are now labeling Kim a hypocrite because of her recent remarks on co-parenting with Kanye. Kim said during an appearance on the In Real Life podcast with Angie Martinez that none of her kids are aware of Kanye's issues, and that she's using her contacts at the kids' school to keep them in the dark about social media news. Kim claimed that shielding her kids from online drama is her full-time job, and that she has rigorous guidelines for North's. Kim even started crying at one point as she talked about the challenges of co-parenting with Kanye, and declared that she would never criticize him in front of her kids, regardless of what he did.
Shit is like co-parenting. It's really hard, you know? And like,
numerous fans expressed their sympathy for Kim after watching the interview, and their admiration for her for standing up for her children and refusing to criticize Kanye in front of them. Additionally, many people praise Kim for being open and vulnerable, saying that she's a bigger person than Kanye. Not everyone, however, agrees with this assessment of Kim's latest interview, and many fans said this was simply PR damage control to divert attention away from Kim's support of Balenciaga. One fan who saw the interview claimed that Kim's interaction with Angie Martinez was intended to influence our perceptions of her, and remarked on how Kim is able to appear to be somewhat relatable despite being absolutely devoid of human facial and emotional expression. Many people also accuse Kim of being a hypocrite because she's made money off her girls ever since they were born by continually sharing pictures of them on social media and dressing them up in odd outfits to attract attention. However, how does Kanye feel about Kim's allegations that she's shielding her kids? Regarding the unsettling message he received from his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, Kanye recently made an interesting statement.
I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same.
He also suggested that the Kardashians are indoctrinating his children so that they can be more readily monetized. Many of Kanye's supporters are now siding with him and claiming that Kim is simply playing the victim. The Kardashians don't post their sons as frequently on social media, according to a fan, because boys are not good for their brands. The fan added that it's sad and hoped the boys wouldn't feel less important as they grow up. Do you think Kanye is right when he says Kim is exploiting their daughters for profit? What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to be up to date with the latest content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.